Hello listeners, hope you guys are doing well. Today, let's talk about Panchayati Raj. Panchayati Raj is an important feature of the Indian political system which ensures direct participation of people at the grassroots level. Though panchayatis have been in existence in India since ancient times, they suffered a setback during British rule. After independence, the framers of the constitution decided to give them importance and directed the states to organize village panchayatis as units of self-government. This is under Article 40. Following this directive, the various state governments took steps to organize village panchayatis as units of rural self-government. Greater importance was attached to the panchayat system after adoption of the five-year plan and launching of the community development program. In 1956, the National Development Council appointed a committee under the chairmanship of Balwant Rai Ji Mehta to suggest measures for the better working of the community development program and the National Extension Service. The committee submitted its report in 1957 in which it recommended these five steps. A three-tier structure consisting of the village at the bottom, district at the top, and an intermediate structure in between. Genuine transfer of power and responsibility to these institutions. Adequate resources to all bodies to enable them to discharge their responsibilities. That all social and economic development programs be channelized through these agencies. Fifth one, that a system be evolved to effect further dissolution and dispersal of power. The recommendations of the committee were approved by the National Development Council in January 1958. This set the stage for the launching of Panchayati Raj institutions throughout the country. Although the broad fundamentals were to be identical, it didn't insist on rigidity regarding the form and pattern. The states were free to evolve their own patterns suitable to local conditions. The three-tier system of Panchayati Raj was first adopted by Rajasthan October 2nd, 1959. This was followed by Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, Punjab, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal. Gradually, the Panchayati Raj system was adopted by most states, even though the system differed in matters of detail. Let's look at what is a three-tier system. The three-tier system of local self-government envisages panchayat at the village level panchayat Samitis, village level panchayat samitis at the block level, and Zilla parishad at the district level. Each tier is organically linked to the next tier through a system of indirect elections. However, elections to panchayats at the village level are direct. The organization and functions of various Panchayati Raj institutions are as follows. The first one is village panchayat. This is the lowest rung of the three-tier system and consists of elected representatives of the people. Membership usually varies from 5 to 31. In addition to elected members, seats are also reserved for scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, women, etc. The chairman of the panchayat is known as the sarpanch, who is elected by members of the panchayat from among themselves. Some panchayats also have an upasarpanch. The panchayat is accountable for all its actions to the Gram Sabha, the general body of villages. Panchayats are responsible for the formulation and implementation of developmental programs at the village level. They also perform certain administrative functions such as taking care of village sanitation, public health, street lighting, the construction and maintenance of the bridges, wells and ponds, village roads, village schools, etc. They also try to promote agriculture, animals husbandry, rural and cottage industries, cooperative societies, etc. The panchayats also maintain village statistics, etc. The Gram Sabha is the general body of the village. It consists of all the adults residing within the jurisdiction of the panchayat. It exercises general supervision over the working of the panchayat and lays down necessary guidelines for its working. It controls the finances of the panchayat, imposes various taxes and examines its accounts. The Gram Sabha usually meets twice a year and examines and approves the various development schemes of the panchayat. Now let's look at the second one, that's called block and Panchayati Samiti. The block is the intermediate unit of the three-tier system. It is administered through Panchayat Samiti consisting of indirectly elected members of the village panchayatis under the block, comprising 20 to 60 villages. The Panchayat Samiti is known by different names in different states such as Janpad Panchayati, Taluka Panchayati, Anchal Panchayati, etc. Generally, the Panchayat Samiti consists of sarpanchs of the village panchayatis under the block. Besides, it also contains certain members who represent scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, women, representatives of cooperatives, representatives of small municipalities within the jurisdiction of the block, etc. The Panchayat Samiti elects its own chairman from among its members, who is known as the Pradhan. The main function of the Panchayat Samiti is to coordinate the working of various panchayatis under its jurisdiction. It performs important development functions such as preparation of plans for the development of the area under its control and implementation of these plans after they have been approved by the state government. It is also responsible for the implementation of community development programs within its jurisdiction. The chief sources of income of the Panchayat Samiti are grants and loans provided by state government or Zilla parishad for the implementation of various schemes. In addition, it gets a share of the cess of the land revenue from the Grama Panchayat and Zilla parishad. The Panchayati Samiti is responsible for its working to Gram Panchayats as well as Gram Sabhas. Now let's look at Zilla Parishad. Zilla Parishad is the top level of three-tier structure and is also known as the District Panchayat, District Development Council, etc. The composition of the Zilla Parishad also differs from state to state. Generally, the Zilla Parishad consists of representatives of Panchayat Samiti under its jurisdiction. Local members of the state legislature, members of the parliament representing a part or whole of the district, co-opted members representing scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, women, etc. Representatives of cooperative bodies, district level officers of the medical, public health, public works, engineering, agriculture, education, veterinary and other development departments. The Zilla Parishad elects its own chairman from among its members, who is known as Pradhan. The Zilla Parishad performs mainly coordinating and supervisory functions. It coordinates the work of the Panchayat Samitis under its jurisdiction and ensures the implementation of the various development schemes within the jurisdiction. It also examines and approves the budget of Panchayat Samitis. The Zilla Parishad also performs important administrative functions, which includes the establishment and maintenance of the primary and secondary schools, hospitals and dispensaries, irrigation works, execution and maintenance of roads, etc. The Zilla Parishad does not possess any independent sources of the income and it entirely dependent on the state government for grants. In other sources include a share in cesses on land revenue, stamp duties, etc. Thank you, listeners. Till now, you watched about Panchayati Raj system and its three-tier architecture. Let's know more about Panchayati Raj in the next video. Thank you once again.